Whether it's maxing out your theme team, building up that God squad, or maybe copping an extra card for Weekend League, take a look at my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest coins and the best service out there. Use code JOCK at checkout for 5% off your order. There will be a link in the description. YouTube, what's up, boys? Today we're going to be taking a look at budget beasts inside of Madden 21 Ultimate Team. I set our price limit at 200K. For those of you that are less fortunate or, just balling on an extreme budget, I can make a video with players exclusively under 100K. If you guys are interested in that, definitely let me know down in the comments. And, I've got a list of 10 guys, 5 on offense, 5 on defense. We're going to go through them. And these are cards ranging from like 96 to 97 overall, somewhere in there. And they're guys that can honestly make a really big impact on your team. Players like quarterback, running back, receiver, tight end. We've got a couple corners in there, a couple pass rushers, and I think the list is pretty good. Hopefully, you guys can take something from this and maybe snag one of these guys and show out in Weekend League. But before we get into the list, if you're new to the channel, I would greatly appreciate if you hit that sub button. We're really trying to push 8K before the end of the month. 8K in May. Shout out Mentality. Got that from him. We're going to steal that. Smash the like button. Say what's up down in the comments. And don't forget to turn on post noties, man. Join the Noti gang. And that being said, we're going to go take a look at our first player. And the prices I have on my sheet of paper right here, my little notepad, is the prices off Mudhead. So, like it says 121K on Mudhead for Ronald Jones. Right now he's 137. It's going to be like a little bit more, it's going to be subjective based off of like what the market's going on, what time it is, if there's a lot of people on, if there's a lot of cards listed. But regardless, our first budget beast under 200K is going to be the 96 overall Rising Star Ronald Jones II. 5'11", 221 pounds. He gets 97 speed, and the good thing about this card is you don't need a power up. He's got 97 speed. All you need is sprinter maxed out in your team. He's gonna be a 99 speed running back. So, really solid. 96 change of direction, which is really good as well. High acceleration, high agility. Kind of a back that, if you can get him in open space, he's going to break off big runs for you. Low break tackle and low trucking with 88 and 78. So, maybe between the tackles, he's not going to be the best. This is kind of a back that you really need a lane, or you need to make a couple guys miss with like a couple stop and goes or something like that. And he's off to the races. So, not going to be like a Herschel Walker type of guy or Derrick Henry powering through people. But, like I said, if you can get him in space, he's pretty much gone. I mean, this card's solid for around 120, 130K. This is really a game-changing running back. I don't know, how is his pass catching? He's got 95 juke move, 90 spin move, 89 carrying. So, mediocre stats there, but, this card's more so basically a speed demon. Not good catching stats out of the backfield either. So, this card's not, he's not insanely crazy, but for 130K around there, he's going to get the job done. Just toting on like stretch and stuff, or maybe inside zone plays like that where you can bust it. That's pretty much what Ronald Jones is for. And then taking a look at our second running back on the list, also a 96, Travis Etienne from the draft promo, got selected by the Jaguars. I wanted the Bills to take him so bad, but we missed out. We were a couple picks short. And on Mudhead, it says that, hold on, let me check his price right now. On Mudhead, it says he's 165. Right now, he's 145K, so, even cheaper than what Mudhead said. But, he's 5'10". I'm pretty sure, what was Ronald Jones, 5'10" or 5'11". And Etienne's 215 pounds. He's got 97 speed, 96 XL, 95 agility. This is another card where you don't need a power up for it, so you're not going to be blowing through training. All you got to do is cop his 96, throw sprinter on him, plug him in your lineup. You're pretty much set. However, this card's got high change of direction, high carrying, and 81 catching, which isn't bad. But he's got 96 break tackle, which is really solid break tackle, on top of getting 99 speed. And agility is a little bit slower, or a little bit lower than Ronald Jones. But this card honestly might be a better option for only like 10K more. 86 trucking, 95 change of direction, really good. Juke and spin move kind of mediocre, but I mean, you probably should be on conservative regardless. So I mean, that doesn't really matter. But break tackle 96. That's really strong. Really strong, this card. Like I said, 145K. I think that Etienne, can be pretty much a plug and play, and he's gonna rip off big runs for you. Okay, so now we're gonna take a look at our first tight end on the list. Actually, our only pass catcher. I don't know why, but I don't have any receivers on here. Jermichael Finley at a 96 overall. He's at 110K right now. The reason he's on the list is because last Weekend League I played Jermichael Finley in one game, and he was absolutely tearing me apart. Vertical threat tight end, 96 overall. I don't know what it is. Dude's just an absolute beast. He's 6'5", 247 pounds. He's got 91 speed, 96 short, and 95 medium route running, 94 catching, 96 catching traffic. I think the guy that I was using, or the guy I was playing against, had matchup nightmare on him. Not too sure, but he was just carving me up. It was crazy. I'm pretty sure it was gun bunch, and this dude was getting open every single play. So for 110K, I mean, you could either go with Finley or Waller, pretty much the same card. But, you know, just a really solid tight end overall. And, I mean, for a receiver, there's a couple guys here like Terry McLaurin and Deshaun Jackson that you can cop, but I'm pretty sure those are like the basic budget beasts. A lot of people know about those. I see those guys in the videos all the time. I don't know if there's any, like, real deep sleeper in the 96, 97 range. Deebo Samuel's route running is horrible. Allen Robinson might be too slow. You know, we're talking about these guys on non-theme teams too, because obviously if you take any of these receivers on a theme team, they're going to get 98 or 99 speed. So budget beast under 200K, we've got 97 overall Lamar Jackson here. I use Lamar Jackson for probably around a month and a half. So if you use spread or you use any formation where a mobile quarterback is going to work to your advantage, Lamar Jackson's probably your guy. We got one more mobile quarterback we're going to look at after him. But, you know, Lamar's 6'2", 96 speed with 98 throw on the run. His accuracies are 96, 92, 90, 96 throw power. So solid card, gunslinger. I think what I ran on him was gunslinger, escape artist, recuperation, and roaming deadeye. And we absolutely had some field days with Lamar Jackson. More so, you know, you really want to use his 96 speed to your advantage, because if you can power up this card, you've got 99 speed. So, you know, if you can go, you know, little QB draw, little QB power, little QB wrap, Lamar Jackson's pretty much unstoppable. On Mudhead, it said Justin Fields was around 197K. There's only 3 of them listed right now, so he's a little bit above that, but this is still, I would consider, a budget quarterback. And of course, that one just got copped. But Justin Fields also, I think Lamar was a 97, or yeah, he was a 97. So Justin Fields also a 97 overall. He's 6'3" with 94 speed, 97 throw power, 94 throw on the run. His accuracies are better than Lamar's with 93, 95, 95. But, you know, this is pretty much same card, a little bit taller, slower, and, you know, higher throw power. So it's kind of, you know, there's kind of a couple things that are offsetting, but I think, you know, Justin Fields is definitely a valid quarterback. I don't think I've played against him yet in weekend league or head-to-head or anything like that. So I don't know exactly how he plays. He is under 200K, and he's a mobile quarterback, so he fits the script. He's on this list. 90 change direction. What's his carrying? 87. Card's decent, maybe a little bit overpriced, but you know, still a quarterback under 200K. You're not really gonna find out how he plays until you use him, and that's why Justin Fields makes this list. All right, so we're gonna jump over to some defensive players here. Our first cornerback on the list is 96 overall, Greg Newsome. You can see right here, 138K on Mudhead. It said he was around 157, so his price is indeed dropping. We're gonna take a look at his stats. You know, he wears number 2. Kind of cool, you know, number 2 corner. I don't really know. He's 6 foot, 192 pounds, 97 speed, 95 zone, 92 man coverage, 93 press. So, you know, he's fast. He'll get 99 speed. And, you know, what I really like about some of these guys on the list is that you don't need any training to power them up. Like, you don't need to blow through another, for Lamar, it's probably another like 150K of training and cards you have to add in his power up. Greg Newsome, all you got to do is put Sprinter on him, plug him in the lineup, he's pretty much set. Assuming a lot of you guys run lockdown on defense, you'll be able to jack up his man in his zone pretty easily. 96 change of direction, which is kind of glitchy too. Kind of glitchy, not going to lie. I don't know if there's any other stats we really need to look at over down here. I mean, block shed's low, but, you know, he's an outside corner, you know, 6 foot, tall, fast, makes plays, only 130K. 99 speed, I mean, how could you go wrong? I don't really know. And also, you know, staying with the draft promo theme, we're going to take a look at Green Bay Packer, Eric Stokes, 96 overall corner. I'm pretty sure, what does it say on Mudhead? 157K, 154. So these cards are dropping, and they're probably going to continue to drop in price. But around 160, 150K for Eric Stokes. He is faster than Newsome. Stock 98 speed. So this dude's an absolute demon. He's 6'1", 185, so, you know, an inch taller than Newsome. His jump's a little bit lower, agility 94, 98 excel. His man and zone are 94, 93, so one lower zone coverage and one higher man coverage for Stokes compared to Newsome. So it's kind of based off preference here. They're both going to hit 99 speed with Sprinter on your theme team. No training needed, like no power up, no bullshit like that. 96 change of direction, which is really nice. What's his jumping? 95 jumping. So both of these corners are really solid. It's kind of, like I said, based off preference. If you want the taller, faster one, go Stokes. And if you want the higher zone coverage, then go with Newsome. But both of these corners are pretty valid. Honestly, you could cop both of them for around 300K total and have 2 just absolute goons on the outside of your defense. two lockdown guys. It says he's slot archetype, but I mean, he's 6'1", 98 speed, so you might as well put him on the outside. And then I've got two pass rushers and one user left on this list. First one is Bradley Chubb. Mudhead said his price was $149K. There's only 3 of them listed right now, so it's kind of going to be a situational thing, like we addressed earlier. But 97 Mutt Hero Bradley Chubb. He's 6'4", 269 pounds, 91 speed, 93 excel, 97 block shed, 97 finesse move. What we're looking for in a pass rusher is tall, fast, high block shed, and then either a high power move or a high finesse move. And Bradley Chubb, checks all of those categories. Honestly, the outside linebackers seem to have a little bit better stats than the left ends or right ends. So, Bradley Chubb here, if you need a guy, to wreak havoc, put edge threat elite on him, Bradley Chubb's probably going to make a lot of plays for you. This is a card that goes into a power-up. The next card we're going to look at is a card that doesn't go into a power-up that I personally use, and I personally love the card. So, Bradley Chubb, valid option. We're going to take a look at another Mutt Hero pass rusher on the outside, and that being my boy Brian Burns, right end, 97 overall. What Mudhead says 166K right now, he's 180. So, like I said, we're going to say this every time, subjective to what's going on with the market right now. He's 6'5", 249 pounds, 92 speed, 98 finesse move, 95 block shed, 94 acceleration. I use this card with no abilities. I think I used him for probably, he was on the Vikings theme team for a minute, so probably around a month and a half. And with no abilities, this card will shed, and he will shed fast. He's a beast. He's 6'5", long reach. And, there was a couple games where he would get 2-3 sacks and pretty much leave a big impact on the game. You could also run edge threat elite on him if you want to do that. You could run edge threat elite, some pick artists, and then maybe like a couple mid-zone KOs or something like that. But Brian Burns is a stud. I can personally vouch for this card. He plays like an absolute freak. And, he was I think he was a golden ticket last year. He had a really good golden ticket card. This card reminds me of that. And I don't have him anymore because we went on and built the Lions theme team, and we've got more than enough pass rushers. But, Brian Burns, solid guy, if you're in the market for a pass rusher, off the edge, speed rusher. Brian Burns or Bradley Chubb, definitely two valid options there. And we've only got one more card left. I think we should be pretty good on time. So I wanted to put Derwin James on this list, but I feel like literally everyone has him. So, I was looking through the middle linebackers, and this Dion Jones card is kind of glitchy. Right now, he's listed way up at 215. You could also do their sets. All you need is, I think, 2 95s and a 93 to do any of the 97 overall Mutt Hero sets. So maybe look into that. You also get their power up and stuff like that. But Dion Jones on Mudhead, 157K right now. His price is all jacked up. He's 6'1" with 95 speed. And, this card does have a power up. So he'd get 96 speed, 98 speed with Sprinter. As your lurker or as your user, you can put lurker on him or acrobat or pick artist. All those different abilities all activate. But 95 speed, 95 excel with the power up, 98 speed and sprinter. Low block shed, but if he's your user, this is a pretty solid card. And there's really not too many free safeties and strong safeties that are valid as budget beasts. It's kind of more of a limited market for those guys. But middle linebacker is pretty saturated. And Dion Jones is honestly not a bad option if you kind of want to go, a little low-key, 98 speed user. I don't know. Just me. I don't know. It's just me. But that's going to wrap it up for our first budget beasts under 200K video for Madden 21. If you guys want to see a video under 100K, or, we could even go like poverty level and go under 50K, let me know down in the comments. Smash that like button. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. We're honestly pushing 8K. Also, follow the Twitch. Father Jock over there. We're going to be streaming probably Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and, just grinding for affiliate, and also turn on post noties, join the Noti gang. That being said, Jock signing.